No hour another is another. How we wish to share what we wish to share, but you are not ready. You are not listening yet, so we continue to speak in parables, in hopes that the parables can come in through the back door and heal your heart so that you do not need to figure it out any longer, that you can let it go. Believe that there is a better future for you out there. And how to get there is through lack of control, even lack of surrender, just doing nothing, letting it all go. You're still fighting a fight which has never existed, because your fight is within yourself and not with the outer demons. Believe it or not. You're figuring it out, but too slowly in many ways, because you're still trying to figure it out. Remember what it feels like to just give up out of hopelessness. That hopelessness, if you will, is where your surrender lies. You have tried to manage and mismanage everything in your life in order to try to keep things in a neat order, in a neat package, in straight lines. And lines are never straight. They're always curved. Look at how a bumblebee flees or a bumblebee flies. Which is it, a bumblebee or a bumblebee? Well, what you say is not nearly as relevant as what it does. It goes in a non-linear path from point A to point B, because it is not about efficiency and controlling the world around you. It is about allowing life to be experienced fully. And you're trying to surrender. We will give you that. You are trying so hard to let go of the past because it causes you so much torment. But it is your desire to still control how you see it, how you manipulate it, how you explain it to others, instead of saying, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I only know that this is where I find myself today, and I am done trying to make sense of it in my head. It just is. It didn't go well. It blew up, and I have not made good choices since then, and it just is. I am no longer going to try to solve this. I'm no longer going to try to complete this. I just want peace in my heart. And that's it. That's it. That is your lesson for today and for tomorrow and for the coming weeks and years, if we're honest. It is the simple solution for you. For many, it is creating healthy boundaries. For many, it is seeing the world as they haven't been able to see it. You have seen the world as it was. You know what was done to you in your childhood. But the difficulty for you is that you're trying to control the world around you as you were taught in your childhood. And you're no longer a young child of 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, and then 19 even, who is trying to manage the outer world to create some chaos-less experience. You are no longer that child. Let it go. Be you, the inner you who just seeks to be loved. That's it. Take down your protective mechanisms. Take down your need to make sense of it all. There is no sense of it. When you see a wildfire raging through a region where it destroys everything in its path, do you sit there and try to figure out why the fire is doing what it's doing and how you're going to get it to stop? Or do you just get it to stop by letting it burn out? This is a different example, obviously, than what you're feeling in the northern area, but we're talking about a natural wildfire that just needs to cleanse and burn everything so you can start anew. See this fire as analogy. Try less to manage what you own and what you have and to figure it out, and Trust that there is a reason and a purpose for destruction, for all destruction. It is needed to clear out that which no longer serves you and to create a clean platform for you to build a future upon, one which is based on your values, your belief systems, your trusting expressions of self. But this is the most important part of our message. You cannot and will not ever build anything sustainable until you figure out who you really are. Not the you that is acting out of distrust, out of anger, out of spitefulness, out of create nothing for others to attach to. Begin to let go of all those fearful aspects of you and just be you. Who was that young child within you at 1 and at 3 who was neglected, who was denied the love and the attention and the care that he needed? Realize that you needed that. Do self-havening. Give yourself positive affirmations every day. And then most importantly, surround yourself with people who are not critical, who are not negative, who are not judgmental, who are not abrasive, who are not litigious, who are not competitive. Find people who are collaborative, who are caring, who are especially gentle with your soul, like your ex used to be. And then just remember what it feels like to be loved by somebody when you feel that you cannot even love yourself, that you are unworthy of love. That is your core issue and you know it. Lovelessness. Figure it out. You have had some epiphanies recently. Listen to those epiphanies. They are real. That is your soul breaking through again. It is time. It is your time of placing your soul on the altar of creation and finding yourself once again. It is there and only you can seek and find it. We can point you in the direction, but it is not a thought-based response. It is a heart-based response. And your heart struggles because you have learned to a T what lovelessness feels like. And you do not appreciate it. You do not enjoy it. It is lonely. It is miserable. And it is caustic. But your soul is calling you back home. It is there. The embers, they're still aflame, aglow, alive. They're barely there, as you can feel. But blow on them with loving intention to respark what you lost in the past. You know what we're saying when we share this because you felt it the other day. Remember what it feels like to be loved by someone who is willing to literally sacrifice their life in order for you to heal. It is real. It is the sacrifice of Jesus, just in a different form. And so it is. Namaste.